Pisces, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Aha. A change in perspective and the willingness to make that mental sacrifice in order to gain that new perspective. Here it is. Okay. Paired with this Two of Cups, now what we're talking about is changing your perspective based on a particular union or contract. There is a relationship. Don't get caught up on the word relationship as if it has to be romantic. That's not what I'm talking about here. You have a relationship with your mother, you have a relationship with your boss. I hope your relationship with your boss is not romantic. But you see my point, okay? So there is a union or a contract in which you are gaining a new perspective, a certain amount of enlightenment, and you are willing to sacrifice in order to engage. So you're willing to give a little in order to get a little. And we also see that reflected here with the Six of Cups as the overall theme. I often see this because the Six of Cups is so closely linked with nostalgia with a lot of readers. I see this sometimes as being generous and healing your inner child. This is you going back to right a wrong within yourself, within your value system. You know? So something about this union or contract is very healing. Now the journey moving forward, we're going from the Five of Swords to the Four of Swords. So again, we have that backwards nostalgic movement. So in your journey, you have the Five of Swords, which is about conflict. It's also about chaos. Fives are always about chaos, and chaos comes into our lives to show us the things that we do not want. This particular chaos came in to pull you out of a stage of rest, because that's what happened here. So, pull all this together really quick. A certain amount of sacrifice within a union or a contract is taking something that a wrong from the past and making it right again, almost like you're playing catch up on something. And although the energy is disruptive and chaotic, it was kind of what you needed to light this fire under your ass. So it could be, let's put this in the confines of a romantic relationship. And please, please remember that on my channel, I do not hyper-focus on love, career, or finance. Although these things come up, the purpose of my channel is to focus on inner workings and self-care. So it's almost like this outside force, this chaos came in and lit a fire under your ass to make you value this union or contract that you did not necessarily value before. And there was a sense of humility or a humbling nature about that made you realize that this was healing something from deep within the past. Like I said, righting a wrong. And within the confounds of this union and this healing, you're finding a new direction that you didn't understand before. You are following, I don't want to say following. I want to say you're like bathing in the healing waters of letting go of control and trusting in that third party. So let me say that again. There's something soothing, something that feels right about letting go of control and trusting in the other person. Maybe Pisces, you're getting over some old trust issues, or maybe you're making amends with someone who betrayed you. Or maybe, just maybe, you're making amends with yourself and recognizing a point in time when you self-sabotaged because you had to have too much control over something. And you could possibly be changing up the way you do things in order to make sure that you don't make that same mistake again. But ultimately, this new perspective is healing something within you. Because you're getting over the discomfort of chaos and recognizing what you learned from it. I like this, Pisces. This is what personal growth is all about. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I hope you found peace in this newfound setting. Please remember that we just had a new moon in Pisces, and that we're entering a dreamy season, which is where Pisces thrives the most. So enjoy the peace, because chaos is always right around the corner. All right? I hope to see you next week, and I hope you found a message that serves your highest good.